First Egg, you're watching the SEC on ESPN. We're in Athens, Georgia, where the Bulldogs host the Kentucky Wildcats, who are scratching and clawing to keep their postseason dreams alive. It is bubble alert time for Big Blue Nation. Our Joe Lenardi has the Cats as off the bench, the best scorer for the Dogs.
That's a big thing for Georgia, because Roberts can go get his own.
Kay Jeweller's starting lineup. And for the Georgia Bulldogs, 11 different starting lineups with 8 different players. No player on this roster has started all 24 of their games. But like we said, their top scorers coming up. And May Moncrief grabs it for the Dogs.
With or without the ball, attacking that glass.
6'4" junior out of Florida, Cario Oquendo, with the lone bucket so far. Minute and a half gone by.
Got him again.
Here he is again. Now we're seeing number 3. That's a Therio. Therio getting some run today when he normally wouldn't, and he gives it up, and Antonio.
In white, as you said, it's his 7th year in college basketball. So when he was a freshman, there were guys playing with him now that were 11 years old in the 6th grade. That's crazy.
Crazy. And Ingram right on. Georgia's offense, not much to write home about, Jimmy. What do they want to do offensively?
Georgia or Kentucky?
Georgia. Rebound to Therio.
Richardson, 3 ball for Reeves today. It has to drop. Kentucky doesn't have enough offense. There it is.
And there's Shibwe, left hand, good.
Better find Wallace and Reeves.
There's Damian Collins, youngster getting some burn early on. And another 3, Antonio Reeves. He's 6 triples this season, including the 3 he has today. Abdur-Rahim from the corner. First man on the floor this morning inside Stegman College.
Like about him, he's 6'8", so he can make and take some guarded threes just like he did in the corner. How do you
Reeves
lose this
left
guy?
alone, and he cans it again.
I really like Shibwe blitzing that ball screen. He's not dropping back anymore and letting guys go downhill. Get out there and get after it.
And a nice take and a soft touch off the window for the Cats. Nice shot fake. But he pulled the string, got his own miss, and got fouled for his efforts.
Nice fight by Therio. I mean, tremendous fight. Drove the ball hard to the elbow.
Goal of 6 points this season for the Cats, and if he gets Therio, he's going to get some major burn today with Severe Wheeler and C.J. Frederick out. He knocks down Oquendo, nice spin move off the window.
Andy Landers was on the radio yesterday. I was listening to him on Sirius XM. He was on his tractor with a bale of hay talking about his donkey. That's the life he has right now. What a drive.
Look at Antonio Reeves leading all scorers now with 13. Coach, I want to play, get me in. Well, here's your chance.
Absolutely.
Now what are you going to do with that opportunity?
Yeah. I think the question then is, are we better defensively when I put you in? With Therio, yes.
Top in. His first. Georgia still with a 1-point lead and the ball. 5:44 to go in the first half. A Kentucky loss, and Joe Lenardi says they are out of the NCAA tournament. Tough 2.
I have not seen a freshman this. He was absolutely outstanding against Florida on Wednesday.
Reeves off the window. It's been a terrific half for Antonio Reeves with a game-high 15.
Sure, what we're saying is Kentucky would be out of what's projected right now.
And he extends Georgia's lead to 32-25, under 4 minutes to go. Been impressed with the persistence of this Georgia Bulldogs team.
Well, and their persistence to put bodies around Oscar Shibwe. So as a result, other guys.
10 on the shot clock. Roberts, stop and go, tough 2, off the window.
High degree of difficulty.
Therio, bounce pass picked off by Hill. Look out,
bam! Good gosh, can that guy pop it through. Here comes a double, reverse it, one more.
Livingston, top of the key for 3.
Yeah, I'll take that as well too. Livingston shooting a pretty good.
By 6.
Which is Kentucky's defense again, 85 in the country in defensive efficiency is their concern.
Top in. Lost today, and Joe Lenardi says they are out of the tournament right now. 1 minute left. 5 on the clock. Oquendo, deep three, got it! He will take a lead into halftime, just like they did in Lexington 3 weeks ago.
I would trap this if I'm Kentucky. Don't let them just go do what they want to do.
Abdur-Rahim for 3.
It's too easy.
Last shot, too strong. Miss, but he throws it into the hands of the Cats.
Spread that offense out. Georgia's putting bodies on Shibwe.
Nice
Make sure
drive.
you don't, and that's what I'm talking about. There was 4 for Kentucky.
This Livingston with his first bucket of the second half. He has 7, coming off 13 against Arkansas. Justin Hill with his first 2 of the second stanza. He has a
Taken to school on that low block off of a simple isolation drive.
quick release from Antonio Reeves, and he picks up where he left off. Weeks ago, these teams met at Rupp Arena in Lexington, and Georgia led by as many as 11 before Kentucky closed with a 28-14 run to win that game. Terry Roberts, nice spin.
Made a tough shot look easy.
Again, first practice yesterday, first game back after missing 2 games in concussion protocol. 10 to shoot for the Cats, who are in danger of falling off the bubble, according to Joe Lunardi, with 1 month to go before Selection Sunday.
Good short closeout by Kentucky on a non-shooter Holt.
Shibwe challenged, but gets the bucket to go off the glass. Outside looking in.
Strong
Reeves,
drive.
no, offensive rebound, and that's what Kentucky and Big Blue Nation are looking for.
And that's the value of getting the ball. Pinned down for Reeves into automatic post up. Reeves can't feed Shibwe the ball. He can do that though. Toppin draws a lot of fouls. A spy when he's like that.
On the move.
I said for 2 weeks he's going to come back. The freshman for Arkansas is such a highly touted kid. I think he plays today for Eric Musselman, and he could be a difference maker for the Hogs down the stretch. Got to let it fly.
Toppin does, and knocks down the triple.
Increases greatly.
Bridges, quiet game for him, but he goes right-hand jump hook for the bucket.
Really well done by a kid that's left. He has done major damage driving the ball, getting Kentucky in foul trouble. He's been to the free throw line 10 times. Number 3 in white down here below.
There's the left hand that you talked about.
He's out, Toppin back in.
Tied for the 4th time today, and now Justin Hill unties it. And finally something to cheer about in the second half for the Dogs, a 7-0 run. Oscar, 2-hand flush. 6 for 14 from beyond the arc today for the Cats.
If you're Georgia, keep testing Kentucky's ability to stay in front of the ball.
Inside, Bridges working on Shibwe. Shibwe with 3 fouls.
Huge.
And now 4 with the bump and the bucket.
That is huge, Rich.
Field. He's now in double digits.
Screen the top of it, get downhill, make a play. I like that. Yes,
Livingston,
sir.
my goodness!
Uniform right now, guard the dadgum ball. The team in white wants to get downhill.
Georgia with a 1-point lead. Bridges, left hand, good. Here's Moncrief. Bridges had a good second half. Working on Shibwe with 4 fouls. Here's Abdur-Rahim from the corner.
Spain action, going to back screen Shibwe and pop a shooter.
Toppin lost the handle. Here's Moncrief in the open court. Gives it up to Roberts with the left hand.
Huge trip right now in this ball game.
That attempt by Wallace off the mark. Offensive rebound, Oscar. Shibwe with the left hand. Back to, albeit quickly, regain the lead, but now the Cats are down 8 on the road with a...
Let one fly.
Kentucky 6 for 16 from beyond the arc today.
A good recovery by Roberts off that screen, rescreen action.
Wallace has not been his afternoon. Under a minute to go.
The defense by Terry Roberts was
19 for 21. Now 19 for 22. Back-to-back 20-point efforts in the last 2 games for the Cats. Skunked this afternoon by the Dogs D. Well, it's 3-ball time. Jacob Toppin gets that. Exactly what Kentucky needed, but they need a little bit more. This afternoon, but just 9 all season for Jacob Toppin as juice. They have to make 80% of their free throws, or else they're running sprints. It pays off. And
score that clock stopped. 1-3-1 at spread. Just get a reversal. You get a good 3.
Here's Toppin again.
Nope.
Off the mark. Georgia controls. Roberts with the ball.
Pleasing to your eyes to see this kid back 8-10 points by himself. Just how hard he has fought to be in the right position, not be screened, be there on the catch, chase guys off the 3.
Wallace needs to shoot it, and he didn't. Time is of the essence for Kentucky. The follow and the foul. And Wallace completes the 3. 21.9 to go. Kentucky looking to foul right away. Precious seconds ticking off the clock. Hill throws it to nobody, but it's tracked down by Terry Roberts, and that'll do it. The Kentucky Wildcats are on red alert for the bubble. Georgia wins it 75-68.